Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, I want to share a story that's incredibly close to my heart, the parable of the prodigal son. It's a timeless tale of redemption, forgiveness, and unconditional love. So, let's dive right in. Once upon a time, there was a man who had two sons. The younger son, feeling restless and dissatisfied, asked his father for his share of the inheritance. Surprisingly, the father agreed and divided his wealth between his two sons. The younger son, pockets full, left home and journeyed to a distant land, squandering his fortune on wild living. Before long, his money ran out and he found himself in a dire situation. A severe famine hit the land and he had nothing left. Desperate, he took a job feeding pigs, a humiliating role for him. Starving and alone, he longed to eat the pigs' food. It was in this moment of despair that he came to his senses. He thought to himself, "Even the servants at my father's house have food to spare, and here I am starving to death." Determined to return, he rehearsed his apology. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants." With a heavy heart and a glimmer of hope, he set off for home. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him and kissed him. The son began his prepared speech. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son." But the father interrupted, calling to his servants, "Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." And so, they began to celebrate. Meanwhile, the older son was in the field. When he came near the house and heard the music and dancing, he asked a servant what was going on. "Your brother has come," he replied, "and your father has killed the fattened calf because he has him back safe and sound." The older brother became angry and refused to go in, so his father went out and pleaded with him, but he answered his father, "Look, all these years I've been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders, yet you never gave me even a young goat so I could celebrate with my friends. But when this son of yours who has squandered your property with prostitutes comes home, you kill the fattened calf for him." "My son," the father said, "you are always with me and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." This parable is a beautiful reminder of God's boundless love and forgiveness. No matter how far we stray, we can always return home. Thanks for listening, and remember, you are loved. Until next time, take care.